Hi guys, my name's Clement of Joe. Welcome back to a new Minecraft YouTube live stream. As it stands, we're just getting rid of this wall. Better quickly go to the stream, just see if there's anything on it. There isn't at the moment. This changes, I think. Hello Mia, welcome to the stream. We are currently just getting rid of this castle wall mini game. Hello Glowbeans, welcome to the stream. I'm not building anything at the moment. We are going to be building a circus tent. But I can't find a space at the moment, so I'm wondering if I get rid of this mini game that I was thinking of building. I'm wondering if I get rid of this mini game I'm thinking of building, would I be able to build the circus tent here? I've spent the whole stream. I spent all of yesterday's stream scouting out locations to build. And physically, I could not find a place big enough to build this tent. So that's what we're doing today. We're building a circus. I mean, in the future, I'm considering doing that if I do channel memberships, but I'm not thinking of doing that in the future for a while at the moment. But I'm not going to give people, just individual people, copies just because 16 billion passwords were leaked. Yeah, I saw that. I don't get how that happens though. There's got to be some inside information there. I don't get how that happened. But then you never know, Glowbeans. You absolutely never know. Right, let's just go and pick up all this. Basically, to build this circus, I picked 3 spots. To build this circus tent area, I picked 3 spots, which I thought would look, that I thought we would try. 16 billion with a B. Oh, I can't pick up any more bricks. Right. Sorry, guys. No, I read billion. Hello, Toro. Welcome to the stream. We're just currently getting rid of this brick wall. Right, I've picked up so many stone bricks and stone things, guys. I need to go and dump them. Right, I think... Oh. I'm going to have no space left in my inventory. Is this Minecraft? Yes, it is Minecraft. But this is old Minecraft, the Legacy Console Edition version. All of licenses. Do you mean the minigame area? I haven't given this a flashy name. Yeah, I wanted to build some minigames because I hadn't built any minigames in the minigame area for absolutely a while. Because I was just running out of ideas for minigames. I hadn't built a minigame since I built the pyramid over there, and I still haven't even finished that because I can't even work out. As you can imagine, to build this castle wall, I went straight through this little lake, so you can see some of it's dried out. We'll leave this here for now and fix that some other time. But I want to build a circus. Is Alright going to join this stream? No, Alright, actually, Alright said goodbye to us. I said, oh, goodbye, Alright, see you in the next stream, and have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next stream. And then... the last thing, we have attractions. Well, had attractions on this wretched island. Cool. Nothing like Nublar. Oh, Isla Nublar, just at Jurassic Park. Ironically, I was going to watch Jurassic Park last night. Not the newer ones, but the original, 1993. First film to use, believe it or not, the first film to use, yeah, the original, 1993. Believe it or not, first film to use CGI dinosaurs. This horrible island, yeah. Good film. Hello, Tyrese Hall. Welcome to the stream. Alright, we're going to quickly go and get the blocks that I need. Facker, yeah. We had a person yesterday, everyone, called Alright. He joined my stream and just called me a facker, batch, facker, because I didn't play... Because I was playing old Minecraft. Apparently I was stupid. I'm glad Indominus broke my paddock gates and set me free. I didn't like those films as much because I thought it got a little bit silly, like making your own dinosaurs. I thought that bit got a little bit silly. That's where it got a little bit silly, but they are good films, guys. They are good films. It's just I thought it got a little bit silly in the last three. Let's go against dinosaurs and create our own, our modified ones. Good, they're good films, but I thought it got a bit silly with some of the concepts. I love films, but sometimes films get a bit silly with their ideas. It's basically sometimes if you do too many films, the concepts get a bit. To be honest, Jurassic Park 3 is a bit of that. It's a bit daft, but Jurassic Park 3 is all right. It's not. It's a good film. It's goofy. They extracted from me to create the Indominus Rex. Cool. Although the new one does look good, because the new one actually looks like a horror film, and I really like that director anyway. I've liked the guy that's directing the new Jurassic World film. I really like his other work. I really liked his other movies, so I'm gonna give that one a watch just because. I'm gonna give the new one a watch just because I like. I also thought. No, but they were real. They were real. I know they were real, but some parts of the newer ones did just feel like they were trying too hard. Do you get what I mean? They were trying too hard to recapture the magic of the first three rather than create their own thing, which you often see that. You saw that with Star Wars, to be honest, as well. Right. Hello, Braille Time. Welcome to the stream. Right, we're going to have to work out what we want here, because this is going to be quite the build project. You're eating a dead... I can't even... can't even see what. I can't even read what that said. What T-Rex headed your way? Just gonna quickly look, guys. You'll get Minecraft Java soon. Cool. Yeah. So what we're gonna do? Trying to work out how we want to do this. I want to put 2 more white here. I think we're going to have to do this the other way, guys. Oh, I haven't got any shears on me. Bollocks. I think we're going to have to do this the other way. We're trying to build a circus, but I think we're going to have to build this the other way because it's just... I think it's too big. It's too big to do. I was trying to make it so that we could make as many... I was trying to make it so that we could make quite a few mini games here. But looking at this, I think it's too big to do that. Stick it down the side. I think we're gonna have to. Right. I don't know how big we want it, but we want a circus tent here. I don't know what we're going to call it yet, but... I think... Good, hope you have a great day. And you, Tyrosaur, thank you for joining the stream, and I'll see you in the next one. So, I'm going to do this a minute. So then the next thing we have to do is go up 1. Bit about, that's alright. Oh bollocks! I've gone the wrong way. Actually, guys, I think it might be worth for 2 seconds. It might be worth us going to get some shears. It might be worth us going to get some shears. So, it might be worth us going to get some shears here. Luckily for us, we can do this right now. So it should be 3 blocks, yep. Right, so building a circus. We're building a circus tent. If you've just joined, we're building a big circus tent. I don't know how big we want it, but I don't think we want it too big, but I think we'll go up 2 more. I think. So I just want to have a quick look. Yeah, I think we go up another 1. Hello, that one funny kid from 5th grade. Welcome to the stream. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8. So hold on. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 10 blocks up. I'm really good. How are you? Right, we're 10 blocks up in the air then, as it stands at the moment. We're 10 blocks, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus 3 is 12. So we're 12 blocks. So we come up to here then. And I'm going to make it so it's 3 here. Now this is going to be the more challenging part of the build, guys, because I need to come down the other side now. I need to come down the other side like that. Where this is here, I need to come down the other side now on the same angle. Have I got any dirt blocks just randomly? Yeah, 64. Good, 64 should be enough for what I want to do. Am I going to be too far away? No, I'm not. That's fantastic. So, are you playing PS4? Hello, legends. I'm not. I'm playing Nintendo Switch, I'm afraid. I am playing. This is the same version that is. It's the same version that is on PS4. I'm just happen to be playing Nintendo Switch. So, because we've come down like that now, we need to break that one there. That's so. We. I'm hoping this works, guys, because you know we're cutting this. We are cutting this on the close side here. I think we have to take a little bit of this hill back, but that's not gonna be that hard. Actually, no. Hold on. How many blocks are we above right now? We need to take 1 block. Honestly, guys, we need to take 1 block. That's so good. That's worked really well in our favour. All we need to do is do this. Today just kind of sucked, did it? Are you okay? So, this is what our circus will look like. Just go hard time mentally. Do you want to talk about it? It's always better to talk about what you're going through, even if it's with people on the stream. Even if it's with people on the stream, it is always better to talk about it. Right. I don't know how to explain it. That's alright. We're not going to judge you. I can't explain half the stuff I do. I've just fallen off. Are there happy guests? No. Because I'm not playing that version of Minecraft. I am playing Legacy Console Edition, which is a discontinued version. Old Minecraft. So happy gas were added in added this week. I haven't had an update on this Minecraft version since 2012. You made my day better by asking, though. But that is true, though. It is always better. It is always better to talk about it. No matter what you're going through, it is always better. It is always better to talk about it, even if it's with people on this YouTube stream. That's what that's what we built this YouTube community for. Right, we're probably going to have to go and get more wool eventually, but so this is going to work, guys. Our tent is coming up ever so slowly. We're building a circus tent. So we're building a circus tent. I feel ashamed by my body. It feels like everyone. Why do you feel ashamed by your body? As in overweight, height. Oh, because you had a breakup. Overweight. But I swear to you, I can tell that you're not overweight. I can tell. Honestly, your body is where you live. Your body's where you live. You'd be surprised, that one funny kid, what the average weight is. How tall are you, that one funny kid from 5th grade? How tall are you? Hello, alright. I thought you'd left. 174, so that's about 174. That's about 5'8", 5'9", 174. Yeah. So you're about a centimetre shorter than I am. 174 is about 5'8", and it's about 5'8.8", 5'9", depending on what you see it. And how much do you weigh? Just because I can tell you what the average weight for that height is. $75. You're what? 75 kg? Is that kg? Are you 70 kg? Yeah, sorry, I'm back. I had to mute myself for a moment. Honestly, that one funny kid from 5th grade, you are 5'9". How old are you? You're like 14, aren't you? Aren't you like 14? As far as I know. As far as I know, I remember you saying that you were 14. 5'9" is the average height of males in Britain. Adult males in Britain. So you're as tall as the average male in Britain at 14. you're practically the same height as me. The average weight, if you're 5'9", is roughly 85 kg. So honestly, you're 10 kg. You're 10 kg under the average weight of a male, and you're the same height as the average male in Britain. So there's no way that you're overweight. You might look overweight in context because you're still in school, but as you leave school, you realise that you're not overweight. I was bullied when I was in school for being overweight, and when I was 16, and I weighed less than you did, and I weighed less than you did, and I was bullied for being overweight, which I later found out that I was actually underweight at the time. So yeah, you're not overweight. It's because in schools, kids don't actually know what the average weight is. So kids will bully other people in schools for being overweight because the kids don't actually know what the actual average weight is. Average weight is higher than you would think. So honestly, you're completely fine. I think we need to go over this now, and we need to start. I'm joking it. What? Hello, Zian Brain Bucket. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I got cramp in my leg. I got cramp in my leg. Ah. Yeah, hello Zian Brain Bucket, welcome to the stream. We're currently building a circus. It's taken me nearly 2 days to find it's taken me nearly 2 days to find a spot big enough for me to be able to build the circus. This circus has taken me almost 2 days to find a spot big enough. Yeah. But on that regard though, you hate the way you look, yeah, but that would have nothing to do with your girlfriend cheating's got nothing to do with the way you look. Some people just do it to be spiteful. This circus is looking great. What I'm doing, guys. Let's just go and see. So this doesn't look. How much further have I got to go this way? I've got to go 3 more blocks this way. I've got to go 3 more blocks this way. So, what's this going to look like at the moment? So we've got the opening. This is the door. So, it's going to look huge, isn't it, guys? I mean, our circus is going to look absolutely massive. Just from this, but I decided to make it blue because blue's more my colour. So I've decided to make it blue. It's going to be huge. I mean, we've only made it so. Roof may be a bit low. It may be. It may be, but I don't have that much space. Literally, we've gone straight from the path here. It took me 3 days to find a spot. I was thinking of here, so I got rid of a build earlier on in the stream to build this. I was thinking of a place over there, too small. Place just behind the mountain there, too small. And I was thinking about over there on the hill there, but it was too small. This is the only area that we have on this whole world that's big enough. So initially, we were going to build this sideways. Oh, you missed it, CM Brain Bracket yesterday. You missed it. This guy here, alright, thinks I'm stupid for playing old Minecraft, and then he's only put 3 words in the stream afterwards. It's always been, fucker, stupid old batch. It's hilarious. I should tell Redlord really that he's back. The guy says like a word I can't say on YouTube without getting banned. Well, you can say it on here because I don't get rid of swear words, so you can say it. Why not? I don't ban swear words on here because because I swear and I don't really care about swear words. But that's because, you know, I'm in my 20s. I don't care. I got told off by a person in my stream. Tried to text my friend, but none of them replied, which fucked my day even more. Nah, it's like a TUS thing. Oh, is it? Yeah, it could be. I don't know. I don't really pay attention to terms of services, to be honest. I only pay attention to a couple of them. Yeah, I don't even know what is on the terms of services anymore. Sorry for bothering you though. No, it's alright. I'd rather you talk about you mentally struggling on this YouTube stream than sit there in silence. That's why that one funny kid from 5th grade, that's why the suicide rate for men is so high, because everyone hides it. Everyone bottles it. Right, we're going to have to get rid of this lake, I think. This lake has been here for years, but we're going to have to get rid of it. So, I didn't want to have to get rid of it, but we are going to have to, so... Yeah, you're not bothering it. Yeah, that is 100% right. You're not bothering anyone. I mean, we would much rather you talk about you're mentally struggling than... Also, because when we talk about it, we get laughed at mostly. It's not that you get laughed at. It's not that we get laughed at. The thing is, this is where people like Andrew Tate are wrong. This is where I hate people like Andrew Tate. You should be stone-faced. You should be stone-faced. You should be this. That's what I don't agree with. I absolutely detest people like him because of that. You shouldn't bottle your emotions. And that's just one of the things I categorically cannot stand about people like Andrew Tate. Saying it's okay that you should do that, because it's not true. But like I said, that's why I detest people like Andrew Tate, because you shouldn't. That's not something that people should do. But anyone that agrees with Andrew Tate on that needs to look at themselves and realise that they're being brainwashed. Some of his points, yeah, might make sense. But not that one. I need to go and get more white wool. This is a good build so far. I'm really happy with how this has turned out. Right, so we've got another 3 to do on that side. But then we might go 1 or 2 further along, just because we might add 2 more on just to make it a little bit bigger. But this is looking nice so far, because I think we need to do another 3 on this side, but I think I want to make it a little bit longer. But the only thing that I was worried about was the other thing that I were worried about is getting this to line up, but that should be fine. So next thing is go up and do this one here. So blue, blue, white, blue, white, blue, white, white, blue, 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 white, white, blue, white. There we go. So blue, blue, white, 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 blue, 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 white, white, white. Jay, this guy might need a ban for what he's trying to say. I know. We'll give him a warning for a minute. I know, but then he's trying to get under our skin, I think. We honestly... Oh, hold on. I didn't realise that. Honestly, I think he's 5. I honestly believe that he's 5 years old, because nothing's been spelt correctly, as in bollocks. In fact, we'll just jump down and pick that up, because all we can do here is just go climb up here and get back on, which we're doing very well. So we just need to... We haven't got a lot of blue left, so I don't think we're going to be able to finish this. Is your name Calamity Joe in Minecraft also? It's not. Calamity Joe is literally just my YouTube name, to be honest. It's because I've played Minecraft for longer than I filmed YouTube videos. Right, we're just going to continue building on this. Hello, Marcus the Brown. Welcome to the stream. Right. Sorry, I had to close the stream. That's alright. Right, so I've got enough. Right, I've got enough blue wool. I haven't got any blue wool left, so we've got most of the big part of the tent done. We just need to go and get more blue wool now. Unless we miraculously find some in here. No, we found green though. Oh, we just found some more blue wool. I didn't know that was in there. Ironically, I didn't. So, but we're going to have to go and... I'm going to think about whether we do it, whether we do this. I'm going to think about whether we go and get some sheep. If we get some sheep, we can create a little pen in here, and we can, grow sheep while we're here. So I've had to get rid of the little lake there, just because the tent would have gone through it. What I hate is people would make fun of you, then ask why you changed. Oh yeah, I've had that, to be honest. I said, I speak from experience when I talk about bullying that one funny kid from 5th grade. I was bullied a lot when I was younger. I was bullied a lot. I was bullied a lot, and I was bullied for being overweight. I was bullied for being short. So when I was 14, I was only 5'1". So when I was 14, I was only 5'1". So people used to bully me for that. I'm just gonna quickly go back over there because when I was 14, I was only 5'1", so I was bullied for that. I was bullied for being skinny. Then I gained weight when I was roughly 14 in like 2016 time, and then I was bullied for being chubby. I was bullied for being then I was bullied for being chubby as well, which is, it's just, you know, it's complete opposites. But you can get, but people will bully people for absolutely everything. Okay, we're going to remove that one because they've actually spelled something. We're going to move that one. All right. If you aren't enjoying this stream, why are you here? Joey, can we kick this guy? I mean, we can't kick. You can't actually kick people from a YouTube stream. You can't actually do that, which is, it's not fun that you can't actually kick people from streams. It's just clogging up the stream. Yeah. There we go. Sorted. It is clogging up the stream, and it's not even audible sentences. Well, audible. Sorry everybody. I mean readable. Right, I'm gonna have to go and find some more blue wall in a minute. Well, they do have ban functions, but you can only ban someone from commenting. You can't ban them from viewing the stream. So Alright can watch the stream, he just can't comment. So that was the last resort, really. But we've used it now because, you know, he just wouldn't stop. He wouldn't stop being odd. So looks good so far. I need to go and get some more blue wool. Hello, Luca Lacanduva. Welcome to the stream. I'm just quickly needing to go. Actually, we might have to get that. I want to add another 2 on each side, I think. I don't know. I don't know whether we need 2 more on each side. I don't know. But we'll have a look. We'll have a look when it gets to that. I'm going to quickly go to bed in this house, in the stream house. I was thinking of building it here. But I just don't think it would have fit. It does look cool from here, though, doesn't it? There should be blue wool over here. That's snow. There should be more blue wool over here because we would have used blue wool here. We would have used blue wool on builds. We practically have no blue wool left. That's Deceptive's fault. He burned most of it. He burned chests of it. He said, "How much wool do we need?" I'm like, "No, I actually need it." And Deceptive's. Now I actually need it, and Deceptive's got rid of it all. Hello, Lena. Welcome to the stream. Right. I'm going to take some torch. I'm not going to need those for now, actually. We're not going to need them torches for now. I can get rid of that dirt, I think. Thank you to the people who subscribed, by the way. As it stands, we have 5 subscribers off hitting 6,500. Hey Joe, you okay? I'm absolutely fantastic. How are you, Lena? We're just looking for some blue wool. I need some blue wool for a build, and I've ran out. You want your bestie? Most of the time when I try to ignore the bullying, I just feel worse. I got some advice for you on that. Why do you feel... Actually, before I mention that, Why do you feel worse for ignoring the bully? The bully. I think I need to go get more blue wool, so I'm gonna quickly go and see if I can find any anywhere. Why do you feel worse? That one funny kid from 5th grade. You pronounced my name wrong. Should I tell you how it's pronounced? Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, I'm not the best at pronouncing people's names. Sometimes there are some names I just can't pronounce. Where's Sue? Probably in school, actually. In the UK, you go to school until you don't finish. These buildings are chef's kiss. What does that mean? I don't know. I built a little harbour here last year. This was grass, so I've just built a little harbour here. Now, I'm going to check some of these... So I'm going to check around the town, just see if I can find some blue wool. Means fantastic. Oh, okay. Because then the others around will just laugh at me. And when I don't ignore them, they start talking back. And they talk and tell me... I'm going to have to reread that. Because then others around would just laugh at me, and when I don't ignore them and start talking back, they tell on me, and then my day is fucked. But if you talk back, they are gonna do that. If you talk back, they are gonna do that because they're looking to provoke a reaction. So you're giving them that reaction, if you get what I mean. I liked the stream. Oh, thank you. That's really kind of you. Yeah, it might be because you're giving them that reaction. You do often see that, though, to be honest. You often see that if you give them that satisfaction of a reaction, then they use the reaction to the advantage, because that's what they want. They don't want you to be in pain. They don't want you to be in pain. They want a reaction from you, and in that regard, they're sort of getting a reaction, if you get what I mean. I've got 38 blue wool. We need more, so I'm gonna quickly pop past here. I'm gonna swim over to this place, then swim over to that place. But yeah, if you get what I mean. Either way, I would cry and get made fun of. Yeah, that's the double-sided thing of how bad bullying is. It hurts. It does hurt. I was sort of different with bullying. Like, I learned not to care, and I just never showed a reaction at all. I was bullied a lot, but I was, as I said though, I was really short. When I was 14, I was 5'1". When I was 15, I was 5'7". But everyone in my school year was tall. As in, I was the second shortest boy in my school year, and I'm 5'9". Well, now I am. So yeah. But yeah, if you in bullying, my school year was tall, so I got bullied for being short because I was the second shortest boy and I was 5'9". And but yeah, with the saddest thing about bullying is that it affects so many people. I reckon I read an article a few years ago that 1 in 5 people are bullied. I read this article a few years ago, and it said something along the lines of 1 in 5 get bullied, and then it said something along the lines of it said 1 in 5 get bullied and 1 in 25 gets reported. So there's a lot of bullying cases that physically aren't reported. Almost sheep to spawn, guys. After all that work we did yesterday. Yeah, that is true. I agree. Right, he's eating. What? Why can't I? No, everyone is special. That 130 kid from 5th grade. What are you good at? Good. Is there anything that you're... Well, not... What are you good at? They threw pencils, books, erasers, water bottles. Yeah. If I could go in on the bullying thing, guys, I had someone take my bag and flip it all. So that's something that you should focus on. That because you like quad bike racing and riding on quad bikes. You should focus heavily on that. Because of bullying, I put a lot of work into my writing. I put a lot of work into my writing and my filmmaking because I was being bullied. So it was something that took my mind off it. And honestly, that one funny kid from 5th grade, what school year are you in? Year 9? Because I know you're living in the UK. I know you're American but living in the UK. So what school year are you in? 9 or 10? Because some people start... your best friend wanted to end her life. So 8th grade. I don't know that. 8th grade UK. Year 9. Year 9. But you're used to the... Well, you won't be used to the American system soon. You won't be used to the American system soon, because the UK system ends at 16. But literally, you're year 9, so literally you have year 10 and year 11. In 2 years' time, you probably won't, and you're 22. That's a quick. How do you know that? I know I've mentioned it on streams before, but it's very quick. Anyway, what was I going to say, guys? A friend told me. Oh, who's your friend? Who's your friend? You must have found my streams because you're a friend. Who's your friend? I might recognise a name from my streams. Right, I found some blue wool, which is good. Hi, Skate Punk. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, not everyone. I'm really bad at that. I'm really bad on checking on friends. I'm really bad at that because you're playing FIFA 23. Cool. Hello, Mavie. Welcome to the stream. Another thing, yeah, I'm really bad at checking on friends as well. So I understand that sometimes you can, sometimes friends though. To be honest, that one funny kid from 5th grade. Sometimes friends, because friends know you so well, sometimes they can't see that you're. Sometimes friends know you that well that they can't notice that they don't notice that you're different. I've had it I've had it before, to be honest, where people haven't noticed that I'm. There's only one person in my college class. This guy in my college class, he was the first person to ever notice that I looked out of it. But honestly, it does get better. Literally, as you said, you're being bullied now, but in 2 years' time, you'll be 16, and because you're obviously living in the. I know you're American, but you're living in the UK. In 2 years' time, you'll be 16 and you'll be leaving school. Because the UK finishes school at 16. I was bullied all the way through my school years. I haven't been bullied since I was 16 because all the people that bullied me just suddenly disappeared. And it's because when you leave school, you go completely separate ways with everyone that was in your class. Maybe that's the best thing to know, that school isn't forever. Oh, you're going back to Colorado next year. Yeah. But then you won't have the bullies there because you'll be in America. You won't have the bullies there because you'll be in a completely different country. You're not always, just as some great advice. When I had a nosebleed, some of my classmates laughed at me. I was so mad. I cursed at them, but they didn't hear long. Yeah, I had someone kick me down the stairs randomly. And I was 16, I was 14, 5'1", and I gained a load of weight a couple of months later, which is not the best thing to do when you've got a damaged ankle. So I still got a damaged ankle. I need to find more blue wool to finish the. I'm playing FIFA 23. Cool. It's that's a fun game. I've never cursed at someone. I mean, I have swore at someone. We don't say cursed in the UK. We just say sweared at someone. I have swore at people before. I once called someone a knobhead. I got told off for swearing in a class when I was in school because I called someone a knobhead. But they were a knobhead, and also I don't even think knobhead's a swear word. And the only reason apparently it's a swear word because it's the end of your knob. But I'm like, he deserved it. He was being rude. He was being cocky. Yes, it is. It is, yeah. It's because their licensing ran out so they had to. Who does Everton have in number 20 in 23? Because obviously you have. I don't really play I play the World Cup modes, but I normally play just career mode. I've never played any of the online stuff. I love the FIFA career mode. I love taking my local team. I love not my local team. I love taking the team that I support and hopefully trying to get them to win something. I did it once, and my Everton's real striker, I somehow got him to score 50 goals in a season. Yeah, every 4 years. Well, it was 3.5. It's 3.5 this time. It's 3.5 this time because the last one was in Qatar. It should never have been in Qatar. It was confirmed that Qatari officials had bribed the FIFA president and that. Under 21 Euros, I hope England win it. Because it would be England would have won it twice England would have won the last two, and that is very amazing. And also as well with that, as I said, I want England to win it, but I want England to win it because of Lee Carsley. Lee Carsley is the England under-21s manager. He interim managed England in last summer. He interim managed England after Gareth Southgate's resignation last year, and he should have got the job. He won out of his 6 games in charge. He won 5 of them. And the press, the media were having a go at him and telling him to go more attacking. So he went outright attacking to prove him wrong. Honestly, though, thank you all for talking to me. I really do feel better. By the way, Yeah. But yeah, on the FIFA thing, I downloaded eFootball. I'm currently looking everybody at Everton's signings for this summer because I want us to sign some players, and at the moment there is nothing announced. There was rumours that Kyle Walker is going to Everton. There's rumours that Jack Grealish is going to Everton. Apparently he wants to go to Everton, but there's no confirmation about anything at the moment. I'm like, come on, at least give some sort of confirmation. Right, we need more. I'm gonna do an Everton edit. Oh, if you wanna do an Everton edit, would you like a if you're gonna do an edit on Everton, do you want a goal recommendation? Do you want a goal recommendation if you're gonna do an edit? There's a goal which I think is one of the best I've ever seen in any football match. Gylfi Sigurdsson versus Hijack Split for Everton. He scored a volley from 59 yards. He scored a volley from 50 yards. Hold on a minute. Gylfi. In 13 seconds, it was the second. Gylfi Sigurdsson versus Hijack Split. Yeah, Gylfi Sigurdsson was playing. Everton were playing Hijack Split in the Europa League preliminary round. It was a preliminary round. Everton had finished 7th that season, so they got into the Europa League, and it was a playoff round. Everton had won the first leg, and in the second leg, Hijack Split had scored before half time, and they said, "Oh, what an important 45 minutes this is for Everton." And the commentator goes, "And Everton are right back in it because Gylfi Sigurdsson scored a volley from 50 yards, 13 seconds into the second half." It's one of the greatest goals I've ever seen because he just chases someone down, clips them, and then just scores a volley from 50 yards. It's one of the best goals I've ever seen. And I watched it live. I watched it live in 2017. I was 14, nearly 15. Schalke colour seems familiar. Yeah, I just use those colours because I want to duplicate them. I need more blue wool. Basically, we're trying to build a circus. Yeah, honestly, it's one of the best goals I've ever seen. That guy scored some goals for Everton. He got done for, apparently, he left Everton. He never got to play it. His last season at Everton, he never got to play because he was under investigation for having a relationship with a young girl. And it was proven that it came out afterwards that she lied about her age. And after she told him, she tried to extort him for £1 million. Maybe if I become a professional, I'll join Everton. I'm a massive Everton supporter. It's one of my it's one of the oldest teams in the country and one of the most historic. Nine league titles, 5 FA Cups. Funny enough, they're the longest champions in England. They won the league in 1914. They won the league in 1913-14, and they won the league before the last. They won the last league title before the First World War, and then they won the last league title before the Second World War. So technically, they were reigning champions across the First World War and the Second World War. And in fact, our stadiums here are trash. I mean, it's sad Goodison Park's going. It's sad Everton's stadium's going because Archibald Leach, he was the most popular. I like Real Madrid. The only thing I don't like about the Spanish football is it's not competitive. you only have The only thing I don't like about the Spanish league is you only have Barca and you really only have Madrid. You have Atletico whenever they decide to have a good season, but the top three in the league are always Barca, Real, Barca, Atletico. Well, I think personally, because of my age, I think the top Spanish teams are, in my opinion, the top Spanish teams are Barcelona, Madrid. The top Spanish teams are Barcelona, Madrid, Atletico, Atletico Bilbao, Sociedad, Villarreal, Valencia, and Seville. Those are the only teams I can think of. Everton aren't in the UCL. No, Everton haven't been in the UCL in 21 years. Everton haven't been in the Champions League in 20 years. And they've only been in it once. Well, no. Everton haven't been in the Champions League in... Yeah, Sociedad, good team. In the World Cup, well, I would root for England in the World Cup. I would root for England in the World Cup because I am English. Do you know that little girl at sport? Bro, is Nico Williams joining Barca or no? I have no idea. Do you know, I keep forgetting who he is because Nottingham Forest had a player also called that. Obviously, they have Nico and Nottingham Forest have a player called Nico. So it's basically so I forget who is who. I honestly forget who's who because they have this guy. Is it weird I prefer FIFA 23 over FC for the World Cup mode? Well, yeah, there isn't a World Cup mode in that one. There is a thing though. In the 24 version, there is a European Cup mode. There is a I don't know if you have it in America, but in the American, but in the European, Lamine Yamal is a very good player. I think he's better than Messi was at his age. I love the World Cup, but I would honestly, but there's no competition on who I'd vote for, to be honest, Skatepunk. If there's a World Cup, I'm rooting for England because I am from England. So there's no competition who I'm voting for. But I would love, guys, don't laugh at this, guys. I would love a World Cup where you have all 5 British Isles teams. I would love to see a World Cup where you have England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland and Republic of Ireland. I would love to see all 5 British teams from the British Isles to be all in the World Cup together. Should I play as England right now? I mean, you can do 2023. Who was in that World Cup? That World Cup, I thought we did terribly in that World Cup, but I thought we didn't play that good. But one of the angriest I'd ever been was that game versus France. In reality, England played France. England played France in the World Cup of 22. I was so angry. You think I'm going to fall for that? You think I'm going to fall for that comment? No, I'm not going to fall for that comment. I'm not stupid, and I wasn't born yesterday. Yeah, that makes sense. That one for any kid from 5th grade. Yeah, I mean I understand that because I was bullied a lot. It's one of those as well. On the taking life part, guys, I understand some people. It does bring some people closure. It does bring some people closure. But I've never wanted to do that when I was being bullied. Even though I felt like it would be better. Even though I felt like it would be better if I wasn't here when I was being bullied, I could never bring myself to do that. So yeah, I feel if it it makes me sad when I see things like that about people committing suicide, because that's one thing I could never bring myself to do it. I need more blue wool. I'm just hoping we can find some. But yeah, it makes me sad when I see things like that, because I'm like, that's how cruel life is. But there is some people that are absolutely horrific with what they're willing to do to bullies. I could never make my mum cry when she gets the call. Yeah, I was the same when I would. Someone once told me, "Do you like golf?" My granddad used to get me to play it with him, but I was never any good at it. So it's not that I don't like golf. I can't watch it. I find it too boring to watch. There's a couple of sports that I could play, but I find it too boring to watch. Golf and cricket. I love playing cricket. I don't mind, hitting a golf ball. But it's just a game that I couldn't bring myself to watch, just because there's some of those things that some of those sports I find too long. If you get what I mean. On the head. Yeah, I could play those sports, but yeah, I find them too boring to watch, because some of them go on to like cricket, for example. You could be playing cricket for 5 hours, and you could just be out there feeling. Yeah, I find golf can be boring to watch. But sometimes I found it. Yeah, it's fun to play. Some people might find it really fun to watch as well. I personally just don't, in my opinion, guys. It's because whenever it's like cricket. You could watch cricket for 5 hours, and your team might not even bowl. I'm just gonna go ahead. What about rugby? Rugby's a different one. I don't like rugby per se. I don't mind watching it. It's just a game that I could never play. I could never play it. Well, I'm probably too short to play it. I had to play it in school, but I hated it. But not because I'm probably too short to play it. Because rugby's basically American football. Rugby's basically American football with no helmet. With no helmets or protection. But on the thing though as well, do you guys want to know what the smallest rugby player is in the UK? Do you know what the smallest rugby player is? I mean, I have to agree. I think it's Axolotl, or it could be Dolphin. Hello, Karim Khan. Welcome to the stream. Smallest rugby player is 5'7". That's it. Did the guy saying stupid leave? No, I banned him. Because he was trying to say the N-word. The guy that was saying stupid, I banned him because he was trying to say the N-word. So I had little to no choice. Okay, this is all the stuff we got from the other day. I need to go and find some more blue wool. We're trying everywhere to find some blue wool at the moment. So I'm going to head this way because I know that there's a... But yeah, the smallest rugby player is literally 5'7". Have I killed the Ender Dragon? Crystal Palace is quite interesting. Good team. They are a good team. The thing with them, though, is that if they lose their players... Crystal Palace are a sort of bogey team. If they lose their best players, and I don't... Crystal Palace seem to struggle because... Crystal Palace always seem to struggle, so they'll do really well one season, like finishing 10th under Vieira. They won the FA Cup today. They won the FA Cup this year. But the thing with Palace... if someone big, if a big team comes to their players and they go, that's where I think they struggle, because if they lose the big players. My feet stinks like a pack of cheddar Doritos. Oh, did you step on some or something? But yeah, on that regard though as well, like Crystal Palace, good team, but sometimes I think, I mean they haven't got relegated in a few years, but I'm just looking around here to see if we can find some blue wool. Do you like when I join the stream, Joseph? Do you like it when I join the stream, Joseph? That's the first time someone's called me that on stream. I mean, technically that is actually my name, but I prefer Joe, honestly. Thanks for the comment. I mean, if you actually stepped in Doritos or something, that's just a very funny comment on a stream. Right, we need to find some blue wool. Everyone keeps calling me Papa now because I'm 22. Despite the fact that I'm not old enough to be a Papa. Well, no, I am technically, but God's sake. Why do you guys keep wanting to call me Papa? It's just odd. I need sheep. My favourite food is pizza or a burger. I'm also on page 25. Oh, really? What page is 25? What word is 25? Hey, be happy that I'm not in the mood to call you daddy. Jesus Christ. What page is that? Is that... What chapter is that, random BFDI lover? The new Mr. Beast video. Yeah, I don't like Mr. Beast, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like his content anymore. His content's got too much TV like for me, and it's not what it used to be. Yeah, because I haven't sold a book since the end of May. I haven't sold a book since the 13th of July. Since the 13th of May. I haven't sold a book. Where did you buy it from? Where did you buy it from, random BFDI lover? Did you buy it from Amazon? Yeah, because I haven't sold a book. I've only sold one copy since May. And a lot of people have claimed they've bought it recently, and only one person has. But yeah. What's the... I know what we're gonna do. We'll have a game, guys. What's the name of the villain? What's the name of the What's the name of the king? I'll see. I might buy Tap from Space. The Tap from Space is a good story. Well, I can't, but I've got to say that. Yeah, I don't know Skate Punk, but I've had it happen where basically people have said recently, "Oh, I've bought your book. I've bought your book," and I'm like, I can check. I can literally go on to. I'm eating noodles with chopsticks. Cool. I can literally go on to. I can literally go on to my. I can literally go on to Kindle Direct Publisher right now and reports, and it tells me, and it says that it's literally when I last checked 2 days ago, it said to me something about oh, you've sold one book on the 13th of May. I haven't sold any this month, but, you know, it's fine. But I never understood that. Yeah, why would someone lie? Well, Makados lied. Makados lied and said that... Makados lied on Discord. Mikados in my streams, he lied. He said he bought it and his favourite character was Johnson Mativ. So he hadn't actually bought it. So, but why... So, I sort of played a game with him and said, well, what's your favourite character then? Yeah, but it's just... It's funny. So I said to the guy, I said, what was your favourite character then? And he went, Johnson Mativ. Well, Johnson Mativ doesn't exist. Hold on a minute. Just found some white wall there. Johnson Mativ doesn't even exist. My name's Johnson Mativ. But yeah, it's funny. It's very funny. Cherries in Alabama. Sorry, I thought you said, I nearly said Alabama then. White wall. Small white worms. Yeah. Let's go in here a minute, just see if we have any blue wool in here. This is Caston, the villager's house. Do I still have? Does he still have this chest up here? No blue wool. So, but because we need blue wool, I am going to dye this. I am going to dye this blue because I need it. I live in Flora, Albania, and they have small areas. It's disgusting. Oh, by the way, my cat Peanut got run over by a built semi. Oh. Yeah. Let's quickly go and check some of these chests here. Decepted redecorated this place a bit. I need to find more blue wool. Oh, that's lapis. How was the world reacting to Trump? What do you mean, how's the world reacting to Trump? Oh, what he did in, as in, what he did in, Deceptive Storage Box. Oh, as in what he did in, did the other day in Iran. Is that what you're referring to, Skatepunk? Oh yeah, so what he did in Iran. Well, most British people, I've got to be honest, most normal British people knew it was coming. Ah. I've got to be honest, most normal British people knew it was coming. Some people are complaining. Hello, Charlie, welcome to the stream. You have come from the heavens. Cool. I've got to be honest though, most reasonable people, Skatepunk, knew it was coming. And plus, the world has practically known for years that Iran was... I died in the same movie I appeared in by an RPG. Cool. There you are. Yeah, most people, Skatepunk, knew that Iran had been doing, looking into nuclear weapons illegally, whilst the treaty and when they shouldn't have had one. I'm doing really well, Omnivale. How are you? So, yeah. How did you die by an RPG, Charlie? My cousin was like 21. My cousin died. My cousin was riding a motorcycle. Yeah. Samantha, yeah. Yeah, but on that point, Skatepunk, people in Britain don't really care. The British government knew. Should I become a writer? I mean, you can if you want. I mean, it's all... Yeah, but you're what? You're 14 Omnivale? 15? 15, I think. It's going to get repetitive now. It's going to get repetitive now, Omnivale, because you're in your last 2 years. You're good at making up stories. Cool. So am I. I'm a right... Oh, a guy who's in my streams, he didn't realise that I was generally... Weren't you there? What? What, on an island? I've never been on an island. Oh, you're talking about Jurassic World. Well, it's always going to be a pain, Omniville, but Vic Hoskins. Oh, you're talking about Jurassic World. Someone else was on my stream earlier on talking about Jurassic World. I gotta be honest, I didn't like the last three. The Jurassic World was good, the second one was alright, but the third one felt like it was just fan service. Problem is, though, I think the new Jurassic World films... The problem is, the new Jurassic World films, they felt more like... The new Jurassic World films, guys, they very, very much felt like they were just trying to recapture the magic of the first three without trying to emphasize why this is different. I need to go visit my sister Blue. Oh. You really miss your bestie. Yeah, Sue's probably in school, to be honest. You know, I think she's like 16, so schools in the UK don't finish for another... Goodbye, Charlie. Thank you for joining the live stream, and I'll see you in the next one. I just want to check my subscriber count, guys. We are literally 4 subscribers off hitting 5,000. Yeah, in fact, Skatepunk, the British public knew. It came out It came out in the last 24 hours... On the thing of the Trump missile in Iran, it came out that Britain will... Keir Starmer was told by Donald Trump in hours in advance that they were going to do it. The British government had no involvement in what went on in Iran, but they knew about it. But the fair thing with Trump, though, is Trump gave Iran one more chance to reveal what they were doing, and because they didn't, he did it. Which, he did give them another chance. Not many people would have given him another chance, to be honest. I don't think, anyway. I don't think any other person would have given them another chance to go to negotiate. We might have to flatten a bit of that down. But I think we're going to go and do 2 more white and another blue. We're going to do 1 more white on each side and then another blue. And then I think our circus tent on this bit would be finished. I just need more. I think we got the blue to do it. I just need more white wool. Giant tents. Yes, we're building a circus tent. Only problem is that's gonna be white and that's white and blue as well. But I wanted it in my colour. I wanted white because the circus tent would have white in it, but I didn't want red, green, orange. I wanted blue because I like blue, and blue is my favourite. And sort of blue is my favourite colour. So I thought it was nice. It would be nice if we could incorporate blue into part of it. I'm gonna grab more white wool. Did I tell you? Yes, you mentioned about it. You mentioned about winning it. I think you said about winning it. If I recall correctly, you did. Ooh. As it stands, guys, you guys have put 600 views on this stream in the last hour and a half. But it is a Monday now, so it's not as many people can watch these streams on a Monday. So I'm going to quickly hop to here. You got your friends Honda and took £1,000. Fair play. That's good prize money if you're 14. Right. We need more wool. Friendly though, not official. I mean, yeah, but if it was official, that's still a hell of a prize win. I need more white wool, so I think I'm starting to procrastinate it hard. There's too much going on around me, and I hate how annoying it is. Yeah, but you've had it eat until you've reached. You've really got to take it seriously though, Omnivore, because I mean this with all the love in the world, everyone. You've had it easy to you last year at school, especially if you're in the UK. You've had it easy. You have a 20k official race in the win, and you're turning your Raptor 2 and you're tuning your Raptor 250R in. Well, nowadays, not now. Yeah, in year 11 Omnivore, you've had it easy up until then, because they've got to try and that's when they've got to try and get you ready for that grade, for those exams. So that's where they will force you to come in your holidays. That's where they will force you to come in on your holidays, and I might not check because I'm playing right now. It's alright. I forget to speak sometimes on this streams because I'm focusing on building. Because I'm focusing on building this. Because I'm focusing on building this circus tent. In fact, guys, I'm not even going to take the path. I'm going to come through here because the circus tent would literally be here. So we are going to have to do a little bit of block breaking now just to get this correct. So I've got to get on to it. Right, so I'm going to go over to here. This is going to be the next part. Oh, bollocks. We have to break this chest. So and we can just, using all this, we can pick all this up at the same time, because we need to dump all this back. Papa, I know, right? Like Stampy but British. Papa Joe is like Stampy but British, but Stampy was British. I'm not like Stampy but British, because Stampy was British. It's hard to straighten up when there's a lot going on. I'll try though. Maybe I'm overthinking stuff. You could be. Overthinking stuff is it is a challenge when you are trying to overthink stuff. But with, as you said, like year 11, that is when you've got to knuckle down, because you are setting up your rest of your life here. I know people, honestly, Omnivore, I know people who basically didn't take it seriously, and then absolutely, I'm really dumb. You're not dumb. But if you're American, sometimes you don't know other people are British. I think we're going to have to take that down. We might have to actually flatten that. You're like Stamply, but not family friendly. I mean, I am family friendly. I am family friendly, guys. I am family friendly, but I know I am family. My YouTube channel is family friendly, but I'm not PC. So if I say an F word, I say an F word. But also, you shouldn't be on YouTube if you're under the age of 13 anyway. So it's sort of not being in the regard of not. It's not that you're not being kid friendly, family friendly. You shouldn't be on YouTube if you're under the age of 13. There's a lot of yippies. Will you build 2 tall towers in your Minecraft world? We've already got 2 tall towers. We've got the High in the Sky and we've got the Spleef Arena. I've now got to work out the next part of this. I've got to work out how to do... Yeah, we do not need a plane. Yippee or yay? I mean, yippee, yay, it's all the same thing. Yay's more of an American thing. Yippee's British. I think, yeah. Right, there we go. I think that's what we have to do there. I mean, you shouldn't know it's 16 anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got one more blue bit to do. You won't know after you go to college. That's sort of when you know. You're at 16. You're asking a 16-year-old to think about what they want to do for the rest of their life. Mia spamming in chat. What she's putting is yay. That's not exactly a bannable or punishable. Hello, Ian Killer. Welcome to the stream, guys. Do you like the circus tent so far? This is quite the challenge though, because while we've been building this, hello Adrian Martinez, welcome to the stream. We're currently building a circus tent. You're making a circus? Yeah, we're building a circus tent. It's quite the challenge to build. If I go, I need to pick things to study on though. It's not that. It depends what you want to do when you go to college, because college, it's not you pick things to study, you pick one thing to do, because college is different in the UK. Thank you, Lena, that's really kind of you. It's just a giant tent, but yeah, that's what a circus is. Traditional circuses, Mia, traditional circuses, Mia, were just put up in a big tent. It was just a big circus tent. Mainly the famous old circuses. The tent, it was just a small tent. The old circuses were just a small tent. Was just a tent that looked bigger on the inside. So yeah, in the UK Omnivale, colleges, you pick a certain subject you want to do. So I picked media. I picked media. So I was basically doing exclusively media. A levels is where you pick. A levels is where you pick multiple stuff. A levels is where you pick multiple stuff. College is where you pick one thing. So I picked media, and I did that for 3 years, and then I did film for 3 years, having the grades to go to uni. But not many people know straight away at 16, so what they want to do. What's the worst colour? I have no idea, to be honest. So I think this is beautiful, guys. It's huge. So now this is the. I think this could be that. Now we need to work out how to. What A levels are? I know maths, English, and 3 sciences and more. I mean, A levels you can do anything. She'll buy me Switch on it. Yeah, I need to think about what I'm trying to work. How I'm going to do this. No, it's not what I want to do. So we gotta work out next. The next thing we've got to work out. I'm doing this a bit oddly. The next thing we got to work out is how we build the next bit. Cause I'm almost out of blue wool. I'm almost out of blue wool, so it will turn. We most likely will have to get rid of this path. We most likely will have to get rid of this path. And maybe maybe the other bit over there. So that's what we're going to have to work out. How are we going to do this, guys? So, next thing's next. We're going to have to do this. And then we'll worry about the next bit in a second. Oh, we've got some blue wool here, haven't we? So, now what we do, we go to here. So, it will look a bit, like this. So it'll start to look like this as we go around. But now, because we've done that blue bit, we can do this. So, this is our circus. But now, I'm going to quickly head over to this side and start by... Well, that should be fine, actually. So now I know how to do this, guys. I know how we can do this. So, we are probably going to have to get rid of a bit of this, but it should look a bit like this so far. Are you trying to make a semicircle? What about red, blue and white, like crimson? Yeah, I don't know. Basically, circus tents would normally be red and white. Would you ever play with the viewers in Minecraft? Yep, most likely. So, have I got any white wall left? I just want to do this bit just so I understand my marker of where what I need to do. Why is there a random creep messaging you? I have no idea. We're going to quickly go this way because I need to have a look at what this looks like. So... Oh, sorry, itchy nose. Yeah. Basically, normally they would be just red and white, but the reason I'm doing it like this, Omnivale, is so I can see what it looks like. I want it to... White isn't a normal colour you'd have for a circus. Normally it would be red, but I want it to make it in my own colours, because my favourite colour is blue. So it's sort of, we're making this in this colour because blue's my favourite colour. Maybe it's people from your school, for example, maybe trying to play tricks on you. Could be. Haven't got any blue wool left. So... then... we should get to here, where then we'll get to here. So now, how much white wool have we got left? Have we got enough to get to where we need to be on this? So, should look like this. Hello, Aiden. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I didn't see your comment. I wasn't paying attention. I'm playing this game where I'm a bus driver and literally... Hey Joe, has anyone ever called you Glow or Jody? Jose, my mum's called me that a few times. My mum's called me Jose, but the Portuguese, the Spanish sounding, Jose. What happened to Mia? Oh, some creep was messaging her. I need to try and find some more white wool a minute. But we're just trying to work out how to do this, guys. But as it stands, this is going quite well. So why does that one look why does that look lower? Oh, we've missed a white block here, that's why. We're gonna go and get some more white wool. We're gonna hope that we have more. We're gonna hope that we have more. No, I've never had that skate punk. Some I've had Glow or Jody has never been one. Joey's been one. Joey's been one because Aiden King kept calling me Joey, which I actually hate being called Joey, which I think he finds funny. I really don't like being called Joey. Which I need more white wool, guys, so we can look at that build. I can't believe we've used all that blue wool we gathered yesterday, and then all the sheep had despawned. Oh, I just burped, sorry. By the way, Joe, I just did a skateboard rail grind with the bus. Cool. Bloody hell. Okay, right, we've got more white wool. So, I just wish we had more blue wool. Maybe we should have built this out of concrete, not wool. Just flip the bus. All you did was flip the bus. We didn't start the fire. We just cracked the mirror. Just cracked the mirror. You didn't start the fire. You just cracked the mirror. A lot of red wool. I need blue wool. All I need is some blue wool. Whoa, 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 whoa. Haha. Anything? No blue wool. More wool, but not enough, but no blue. Yeah, when it's dark, bring more blue. I don't know where we're going to find any. Where's that random chest that just says random shit? Oh, that's blue concrete. There should be a chest over here that just says random shit. Yeah. One blue bit. We are finding a bit of blue wool. My dumbass phone stopped the live and left, but now it's okay. I've joined back. That's all right. Random ship. We've got 18 blue wool. We do not have enough. Because we don't know what's in it, so that's why it says random ship. We don't exactly know what's in that chest, so basically when me and Decepted went and signed them all, re-signed them all months ago, when me and Decepted went to re-sign the chests some months ago, we just basically put random shit. I'll join the VC, just give me a second, Burger, I need to grab my headphones. Yeah. Connecting up. Hold on, it says no route. Now it's in. Hello? Sorry? I didn't catch that. Oh, shoot. Okay. Cool. Jesus Christ. Could be worse. You could be decepted. You flipped the bus again? What time's the bus is coming? What? No, this guy just said he flipped the bus, not had sex with the bus. How about you, Burger? Oh, yeah. Oh. $30,000. Yeah. Right, that should be sorted now, that side. Joe never fails to make us happy. This, thank you, that's really kind of you. The circus. Right, I've worked out how to do that. We just need to do all the blue wall now. Yeah, I've been building the circus tent and it's absolutely huge. I can't actually tell you how many blocks it is, Burger, to be honest. It's not that I've lost count. I have three building places ready to build it, and I cannot. I couldn't put it in anywhere. I've had to take down a build just to go and build it, and it's that big. I'm convinced I'm gonna have to go through the side of the mountain. No, probably not bigger than your mountain. But is that in survival though? Yeah. Trying to build this in. So you are the money launderer then?
Yeah.
You're broke.
I have 8,000.
Honestly, someone heard your voice yesterday because I turned on your stream when you were streaming. I didn't realise desktop audio was on, so all they could hear was you. I didn't realise desktop audio was on, so I put...
advertising.
It is free advertising, yeah.
Oh, well, time to do a gambling video.
Right, I need to go and get more blue wool.
Oh, Joe, the thing that I've been doing recently is I've been collecting crate keys because they have a whole system on here where you can do mini games and win them.
Oh, who's the other guy on Pierce? Burger.
What? Oh. So what I've been doing is I collect like 3 at a time and record myself opening them all.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, Tuscan.
Yeah.
Another thing to
Lena said, whose voice can they hear? She's curious.
Me. You should subscribe to my YouTube. I got a fishing rod. Yay.
You've got a fishing rod? I've never heard it called that before.
Yeah, there's like there's custom like skins on the server.
Yeah.
So like you can get cool looking things. By the way, one of the managers on this server, Nether knows quite well, and he just gave us a bunch of like commands that are really expensive to buy.
Good idea. Hello, Kobe Brian. Welcome to the stream. So basically, Nether is a true communist. You know, they're sharing the workers' rights.
Exactly.
Except he's become a capitalist by sucking up to the boss.
Oh no, he currently has to actually ask the owners to give him his stuff back because of a glitch, it all got taken away.
Oh. So he's turned into he's turned into a capitalist then because the communists have taken his stuff.
Yeah.
What do we call people that steal each other's property? Socialists.
No, we call him Joe.
Have you ever seen the Spitting Image?
No.
It's a TV series in the 80s. They brought it back in 2020, but they used to take the piss out of the government and things like that, celebrities and stars. But they used to really go, but they used to animate it like really ridiculously. And halfway through an episode, you got Margaret Thatcher there. She goes, "What do you call some people that steal each other's?" Nigel stole in a cabinet office for Margaret Thatcher. You got Nigel stole my pen. And you've got, "What do we call people who?" Margaret Thatcher goes, "What do you call people that steal each other's property?" And then another person goes, "Come on, David, socialists." They did one with Donald Trump about nicking.
That one would be good.
They did one with Donald Trump, and it's nicking about when he's president, and it's about nicking votes. Hello, Sue. Welcome to the stream. You've got people nicking votes.
What, the first time or the second?
The first time when he was president, about nicking votes. He goes, so he hires a new postmaster general, called his son-in-law. He goes, "Yes, we're looking for fraudulent votes." Yes, fraudulent votes that voted for Democrats. So basically, they go for all the votes and they take away all the Democrat votes. He goes, "Oh, Jared, nice to see you. Can I have your keys?" And they portray him really over the top with animated characters, and they've portrayed, and they're all puppets. So they've portrayed Jared Kushner as being wooden and being like a frozen zombie. So when Donald Trump takes the keys, there's nothing to stop him taking them. "Can I have your keys?" "Thank you." Just swipes them from him because he's frozen. Piers Morgan, they did. Keir Starmer was pretty funny. They gave him about 3 chins. When they did Piers Morgan, they gave him about 6 chins.
Yeah.
Yeah, hello Aiden King, welcome to the stream. Hello Stormzy, welcome to the stream. Hello Mayro. Hello Mayro Crack, welcome to the stream.
Oh, Joe, you'd be able to play on the server.
Why?
Because it's Java and Bedrock. You could easily get YouTube ranked on it and then get full netherite armor and tools.
These sheep are dead. I spent a whole stream yesterday. I turned up to the sheep farm to get more wool. Found out that all the sheep had despawned.
Haha. Did you not name tag them?
Well, no, I had about 40 in a pen.
Oh.
And they all
Did
just...
you not breed any of them?
No, I breed them all the time. We had like 40 in the pen, and I rebreeded them all yesterday. Please tell Burger to check the comments of his last stream.
Oh god.
I mean, the iron farm's working incredibly.
Hey, was it that one funny kid?
Yeah.
They put Clemative Joe is their boyfriend.
Oh god. Hello, mystery. Welcome to the stream. Are you a mystery?
Thank you for subscribing, though.
Welcome back.
Oh, Joe, I've got over 1,000 views and 50.7 watch hours.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And plus, you know, you've only really just started. I have a notification. General chat. What's that? Alright, it's back. Oh, well, Red Lord has said, do you still remember me? Of course I remember you, mystery. Did I write leave? No, we were forced to ban him because he started putting the N-word.
Why do people do that? I expect nothing to happen.
I don't know. I am Wobbly Love. Welcome, Wobbly Love. Yeah. But what had happened is Alrights didn't like that I was playing Minecraft, old Minecraft, so he called me stupid, and he called me facker, and he couldn't even spell fucker. Couldn't spell fucker. Couldn't spell bitch, so it was batch. And it was fucker, batch. And it wasn't even spelled as batch, it was spelled B-A-C-H. Facker, batch. You're a facker, batch.
Oh wait, never mind, Joe. It's 1001.
Congratulations, that's good. Is that just on one stream or totally?
Total in the past 28 days.
But that's good, because, you know...
That is 921 more than usual.
But then you've only really just got into streaming.
Well, yeah. How many subscribers do I have in total?
Do you give a barrier? I don't even know what that means. No, I've not banned. You can't ban people from streams. You can ban them from commenting. But he kept putting he kept trying to put the N word, so I had to ban him.
Well, no, you can. You can just hide him from the streams, and then he never shows up.
That's what I did.
Oh. They should definitely add the ability to ban people from it.
So yeah, I've had to ban his. I had to thing his comments because, you know, he was trying to say the M word. It's like the person that came in and said, "Would you rather a tree grow or a?"
Yeah.
It's like I'm not falling for that. You know, I'm not. I wasn't born yesterday. I guess he doesn't have discard. No, it wasn't Discord. It was discard. Yeah, someone commented that earlier on. Like, I'm not falling for that one. How old do they think I am?
184.
180. Decepted's 180.
No, he's just 8.
Mentally,
Wait, are we
yeah.
talking about his mental age or real age?
Oh, bit of both, I think.
You know what I don't understand? Why stone, when it gets broken, tends to like
Hello, Liam
cobblestone.
Simmons. Welcome to the
If you
stream.
break,
I have
but
no
then
idea
if
if
you
you
break
are.
stone
I have no
slabs
idea if
instead-
it's you or your brother. Papa Joe, you're pregnant. Why is everyone calling me Papa now? Everyone, because I'm obviously in my 20s, people keep calling me Papa. I got called Papa, or
I don't understand that.
What's a good English football team? Depends.
One that wins.
One that wins. That's true. But it depends. You've got the top six. You've got the
What do you
big.
mean it depends.
You've got the big six. You've got Man City, Liverpool, Tottenham, Arsenal, Chelsea, Man United.
Funny word.
You've got those 6 teams, who are very commercial, but they're tourist clubs. Basically, they get a lot of following from the middle. They get a lot of following from East Asia and Asia,
Or
when a
terrorism.
lot of them don't even know. A lot of people don't know anything about them. They just know the color of the shirt.
Joe, why did you do that to the Twin Towers in 2001?
You think I was alive in 2001? That was
you were alive when the dinosaurs were around.
That was 15 years before. No, not 15 years. That was 15 months before I was
How
born.
old do you even know how old you are?
I do actually. No, 9/11. I didn't.
That's shocking.
He jokes his son, so you stole it and run off. Jesus. But yeah, no, 9/11 was 15 months before I was born. So, no, I didn't knock any Twin Towers down, Burger.
Alright, was it your dad?
You think he's got the mental capacity to do that?
Well, not anymore. Get it? Because if he did do it, then he wouldn't have a mental capacity.
I need these sheep to expand. We need to expand this sheep farm as much as possible.
Damn, it was a crazy change in conversation.
I didn't catch what you said, to be honest.
I said, do you get it? Because if he did it, he wouldn't have a mental age. Not age,
He wouldn't
capacity.
have any. He wouldn't have anything. He'd have been incinerated.
Exactly, that's why.
Yeah. Welcome to the incinerator. That's the fastest way of losing weight. You've got no weight. You're as flat as a pancake.
They really found the quickest way to burn calories.
We should make a joke about it, but it might be a bit plain. Sorry.
There.
The second one's bad. The first one's bad. The second one hits. Sorry. I shouldn't have made that joke.
Oh wait, did you see what I put in the offensive memes?
You burnt him? What, on a stake?
What?
It's just a comment saying that someone's burnt their brother. I mean, you are a dice. I'm a dice.
Hey Joe, did you see what I put in the offensive memes?
I might have done. I don't know. Unless I'm.
You definitely should watch it.
I don't even know why we've invented offensive memes.
Because
that
people
one.
were putting really bad memes in the memes.
Oh, have you seen? No. Have you seen the one I put in?
No, I haven't.
Honestly, watch it. The one I put in on the 12th of June. One watch of that, and you can see how cursed me and Deceptive were making cut memes.
Oh my god. I think I know where it's going.
Joe, we're joking around. I know you're joking around, but yeah, it's honestly a very offensive meme. So basically, me and Deceptive were taking the piss. We were trying to make the most offensive meme possible. So I made a joke about Jimmy Savile, Decepted made a joke about George Bush and 9/11.
Have you seen what Bite Rush put in on the 9th of June?
I didn't touch him. All parts I did.
They renamed the Curse of Vanishing book to Dad.
Nah, Decepted's one on the 2nd of June's worse. About Mbappe having a smiley
On
face.
the 2nd.
Yeah.
No, that's 3rd.
Pav, you're with a Vietnamese girl, and then all of a sudden she rips her cock out. There's some things. Oh, do you know Little Britain? Hello, Trust or Mistrust. Welcome to stream.
I thought we were Great Britain.
No, have you ever watched Little Britain? Of the very offensive British comedy. They've taken clip now BBC because of the protests a few years ago, like the Black Lives Matter protests. They took out clips. Yeah. They took some segments out. Goodbye, that one funny kid from 5th grade. Thank you for joining the stream. They took some bits out, but they took Ting Tong Macadang Dang out. And the whole sketch was his character meets a girl on Thailand. Hello, Lisa Alia 12 and 9. Welcome to the stream. You're almost at 6,500 subs. I'm from Indonesia. Cool. Yeah, the whole thing, Burger, is that this guy meets a girl in Thailand and turns up, and halfway through the first day, finds them on the toilets pissing. Mr. Dudley, I was gonna tell.
Amazing.
Mr. Dudley, I was gonna tell you. When? After wedding. It's time you know. What are you, Ting Tong? I'm a lady boy. I'm a lady boy, but obviously halfway through it, right at the end of the episode, it comes up. Right at the end of that season, it comes out at the end of that season that their marriage was a scam and that she turned his house into a toy shop, which is just, you wouldn't get away with shooting that now, would you?
Yeah. Shooting what? Oh, what you just said. Who is Mia, and why is Mia putting back her? Oh. Hey, Joe. Did you see what this guy with the orange
Right, it's gone a bit quieter now. Sorry, I had to mute my mic. Nah, you're from Iran. You're from Iran. I'm not from Iran, actually. No. Thanks, Burger. Why? That's funny. Thank you, illegal immigrant. That's really nice of you. Oh yeah, don't know him, but you mentioned him. I read it out. I mean, I am my channel. Papa Joe, I'm just liking your attitude. Thacker Batch. Alright. That's going to be a name now. We're just going to call someone Thacker Batch. What's your name? You're almost at 650. We 6,500. Yeah, we are. One away from hitting the grand total. I mean, I'm going to end this. Well, not everyone. Some people are nice. We had someone leave the other day, Burger, after 52 seconds. Yeah, someone joined and left within 50 seconds. I'm like, that's the fastest I've ever seen anyone leave a Discord server. We hit it. We hit 6,500 according to that. Yes, no, we haven't. Just no, we haven't. I can't see it because it went down. Oh, it went down. It happened. I lost 30 the other week. You subscribed with illegal immigrant. That's a word. That's a word I never thought I'd say on a stream. You subscribed with illegal immigrant. Yes, there is someone talking in the background. Yes, my dad is yapping with my sister in the background. Yes, Brayer Dickman, I know you like chicken, because you've mentioned that every stream. Right, I'm back. Sorry, I had to AFK. Bro, you muted it. Yeah, I had to. I muted it because my dad was yapping in the background. Because my sister doesn't shut up.
I have the same problem with my siblings.
Joe, why did you ban Alright? I had to because he was saying the N-word to Mia. I had no choice. I had absolutely no choice.
That seems to be a common theme with people joining the Discord.
Well, this guy wasn't in. This guy was never joined. This guy never joined the Discord. I think he was like 5 years old, but he was just commenting "fucker," batch, stupid, and then he started commenting the N-word. So, you know, I don't care about being called stupid. I mean, I am stupid. I am a fucker, and I am a bitch.
Oh, yeah, you make it your personality.
And I am a bitch.
Yeah, I can confirm. You're both of those things. Joe, do you reckon I'm a bit like decepted and will take the mick out of someone every time there's a chance?
No, no, but I'd say you wouldn't do it as bad as Decepted would. You know, Decepted will just...
No, not as bad as decepted.
Decepted is a troller. Like, he will troll people.
Oh yeah, I will not. The second I get a chance to troll someone, I will do it.
Yeah, I mean, so will I, to be honest. I've trolled a few people.
I've trolled a lot of people.
Yeah, so have I. Oh, I once got someone with what you call a deer with no eyes.
Oh.
And they went, I have absolutely no idea. I said, what you call a deer with no eyes? And the guy in the class went, I have absolutely no idea. Oh, fuck off. And these... Yes, I'm talking in Discord with Burger.
No, I'm Durga.
You're what? You're Durga?
Yeah. Oh, it was Moran. I thought it was Moran.
So... There we go. We've got to go back to Circus, to our Circus tent.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I've got to get back to this Circus tent.
Hey Joe, on this Minecraft server, to buy dirt, because it's a sky block, right? It's 50 like coins or whatever, like dollars or whatever. However, to buy puzzle, which can be turned into dirt, it's only 20. Which they definitely did not think about.
Cheat the system.
Yeah. So I've just been buying a bunch of puzzle and turning it into thingy. Turn it into dirt.
How much blue wool have I got
If my
left?
netherite struggle was able to instant break, it would have been so much nicer to do. So what I just do is I alternate between left clicking and right clicking. Also, on this entire Minecraft server, there's only 2 people, including... Right, there's only one other person with YouTube rank.
Yeah.
And that's someone called Cookie.
Yeah. Real Madrid
Also,
131. I saw that.
Here, there's someone on here called Waffles. And
That's kind of
he's
weird.
Just as bad.
Yeah.
I think it's just as bad, or if not worse, than Decepted.
Nah, Decepted's the worst. Decepted knows a person who with a heart condition who's over £400 and he was complaining about it and he said don't take it to heart.
Fair.
But if you've got a heart condition, why would you allow yourself to get to £400 in the first place?
Because we're too lazy to burn off the extra calories. But look at the speed limit and see calories an hour, not miles an hour.
Calories an hour. I like that.
Yeah. So when they go on a run, they say, I ran at 2,000 calories an hour.
In a few years' time, I'm going to be running cars off fat people.
No, Joe. We'll be riding with that.
I've watched.
They'll be on motors and rolling. That'll be the new life. That'll be the new prison sentence. We got rid of the death penalty, so now you have to
Guys, do you think
forever
Joe? Do you
be
think butts are
accountable
funny? What do you mean by that? Do I think butts are funny? It's a butt. I mean,
it's absolutely hilarious. I'm dying of laughter.
I mean, a butt's a butt. I mean, you gotta think, guys.
It's really, really weird. Like, highly deformed.
What? Nuclear butt.
Yeah.
I mean, a fart's
You never know,
hilarious. I mean, a fart's hilarious if you get it right. Roll your eye up, fart.
Yeah.
A fart's hilarious. I mean,
They always have been.
I gotta be honest. I clipped a fart on stream the other day. I clipped one of my own farts on the stream because
Right.
halfway through the stream I was talking about something. Oh, welcome to the stream. Then suddenly I went. You could hear a real loud fart, and you just hear. I hope that didn't come through the mic, and then you just go, "Oh, it did." I just hear, "Oh, it did."
Oh wait, was that when I was last on?
I don't know. I farted really nastily through the stream.
Yeah, I know. I've heard some of them. Even through Discord.
Oh no, you always hear them through Discord. Honestly, you always hear them through Discord because obviously. Oh no! Did it smell bad? No, but it made an odd noise.
If it smells bad, I feel bad for the people downstairs.
They were dead.
Oh, Joe, did you finally get fed up with them?
Fed up with what?
The people downstairs.
No, the people next door are fed up with. But I've always been fed up with the neighbours.
Fair.
I mean, come on. Who likes a neighbour? And sometimes you have good neighbours.
Since 2016, I created this world when I...
There we go. I'll put it in the stream, guys. I'll put the clip in the stream. So you guys can watch this in its honour. And
You really are an idiot, and you've let it show.
What, the fart?
No.
How?
You are... I hope you realise, right? Links do not work in short streams.
Yes, they don't. But if you're on a laptop, they do work. I think.
Yeah. Let me test this theory. It shows up as... Why do they not work on short streams? I don't understand that.
I have absolutely no idea, to be honest. Oh, I made a mistake.
Oh, I remember this. Oh, yeah, I remember that. I can't remember what I was doing at that time. I just know I was doing something. Probably Deceptive's mum, but...
I mean, you probably were doing Deceptive's man.
He would not put it past me. 100%.
Oh, 100%, I wouldn't put it past you.
To be honest, would you do it?
Do what?
His mother.
No.
Is that because she's a donkey in my Minecraft world?
Maybe. Maybe. That may well be.
There's a pig, I'm probably gonna kill it.
I thought you were going to call it Deceptive's dad
If I
then.
don't have a lead.
I thought you were going to call it Deceptive's dad then. Just... Nah,
No.
call it Ethan's mum.
His dad's still at Tesco.
Getting the milk.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have made that joke.
He didn't know his way around a Tesco, that's why.
I shouldn't have made that joke. Sorry to everyone in the stream. I shouldn't.
No, I should have made it first.
I shouldn't have made that joke.
Yeah, you should. It's fine. What are they gonna do? Call the government?
Well, imagine if you did call the British government, you'd get the shittest response ever. We do not care about your message. We are more interested in...
Yeah. Oh, I can make oil.
Call the British government.
Oh no, I need
Bing,
to do
bing, bing,
cream.
bing. Can we put you on hold? All right, 2 is
Yeah,
back.
you'd never get through.
Yeah, you never get through the British government. Now I'm upset. Oh, I do apologise.
No, they don't get paid enough. That's why.
Hmm? Who doesn't get paid enough?
The government.
Well, no, they do get paid enough. They have more money than all of us. I am actually sorry, guys, if I did actually make anyone upset by that. I shouldn't have made that joke.
No, you should have made it sooner.
I should.
What is this chicken's obsession with going in the opposite direction that I want it to? I'm only gonna push it down a hole.
Alright, so now I sort of know what I got to do now. But I think to get this done, I'm going to have to... To get this done, I'm going to have to probably get rid of this path. So next thing of
I
the...
have more animals.
Joe, you should make a Jewish temple. A synagogue. Yeah, I wouldn't know what one of those looks like. I'm not religious, you see, everybody. I wouldn't know what they look like.
Well, how else would you blow one up?
I'm not going to... I'm going to question that. We're going to brush past that and not question it. Bobo is Iranian confirmed. Burger is Iranian confirmed.
Nuh-uh. Hey Joe. Oh wait, why did I go down there?
A hat.
There's a bunch of
Build a giant
there's
nose and a
bunch of skinny
hat.
white people with bows. Never mind. One of them was definitely male. It just killed itself.
There's a load of skinny white people in what?
Skeletons.
There's a load of skinny white people. Oh, I thought you were talking about yourself then.
I
Everybody,
ain't skinny.
you ain't skinny. Yeah, you are.
I'm really not.
You're like
My arms are.
you're like 180 pounds. That's you're like 170 pounds. That's skinny.
To you it is.
But if it, I mean, that's under the average weight of. He's a giant. Who's a giant?
No, like I probably am, but I don't look it.
I'm the same. I don't look overweight. That's the funny thing. That's why Deceptive jokingly calls me fat, because technically I don't look it. So nobody actually, if I say my weight, people are like, "You don't weigh that."
Yeah, but the thing is, I look like I am, but I'm not.
Well, you look overweight, but you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. Where's my face wash? Probably in the bathtub. I don't have a face cam.
I would be in a bathtub.
He asked me where my face wash is, but he's meant to put face cam instead. I don't do a face cam because I don't need it.
Yeah, Joe don't need it, because if he did, he'd have no viewers.
Yeah, that's true. If they looked at me, they take one
They'd
look.
be like, no, I don't like that kind of people.
What?
And leave.
Well, they'll take one look at me and go, "Fucking hell, there's a fat thing."
You've
Time to
seen
go.
your allegations.
Sorry?
You've seen the Joe allegations.
Oh god, those things. That is just Deceptive taking the piss, though. That's the funny thing.
Oh yeah, I know.
It's a joke that Deceptive calls me fat. I need it.
Hey,
Please,
are you two, like,
Pappy.
best friends or something?
Pardon?
Are you two like best friends or something like that?
Pretty much. We've known each other a long time. That's why we wind each other up.
Yeah, that makes sense why you take the mick out of each other.
That's why me and Deceptive take the piss, because we've known each other for a long time. Like,
Oh yeah, me and my friend Elliot, we do the exact same.
honestly, me and Deceptive, that's why me and Deceptive take the piss out of each other, because, you know, me and Deceptive have known each other since the first year of secondary school.
Oh damn.
So, honestly, me and Deceptive have known each other for over 11 years, so, like, nothing's off the cards that we'll take the piss out of each other on anything. So, when
Wait, did they change how iron blocks sound when they get broken?
Might have done, I don't know. Deceptive texted me the other week.
It sounds like
He texted me the other day about he's back from Greece and he's got a cold. I said, how did you get a cold in fucking Greece? It's warm. He bought a convertible.
Deceptive. What do you expect?
He bought
Do you expect him to get a warm?
he bought a convertible car with a convertible roof.
Yeah.
And he sent me a picture of it. I said, has the roof been stolen? You've only had it a day. But it was but he went, no, it's convertible. I'm like, yeah, I know that, you twat. I'm taking the piss. But he sent me a picture of it, and I just said, has the roof been stolen? And he just
Hey Joe, just so you know, if you were to say that to me just randomly, I would not hesitate to flick you in the back of the ear.
has your convertible roof been stolen?
Yes. I would not hesitate to do that.
He texted me the other day, where are you? And cause obviously I was in Liverpool at the time last month, which is why I wasn't streaming. And he texted me, how did you get up there? I said, I don't know, I took a wrong turn and I'm not going to say this street, guys, but I said I took a wrong turn on this street. It was obviously street in mine and Decepted's hometown. And he said, well, how long was that? He said, how long was that diversion? I said, about 8 hours. It was just...
Longest diversion known to mankind.
But yeah, I just took the piss.
Honestly, that is like the kind of diversion you would get in the UK.
It is. You're from the southwest and you end up in the northwest. You go. I've been on this bus 8 hours and I only wanted to go to Tesco's. Do you know Emmyway? I do not know Emmyway. Well, whatever that is.
You try to go to Tesco and end up at Asda 25,000 miles away.
Deceptive was once looking for the woods. He was looking for an entrance into the woods, and me and him were walking to the woods, and he was making jokes about wanting to shoot his girlfriend, his ex-girlfriend, because she was being a bitch. Basically, she broke up with him and then basically become an asshole, and accused him of stalking and things like that, which wasn't true. I did message Redlord that he was back, but he hasn't appeared. But honestly, but I jokingly said...
General Zim is in.
General Zim is in?
Yeah. He just joined.
General Zim? Yeah. No, Decepted, ironically, he said he wanted to shoot his girlfriend with a shotgun because he pointed where her house was. Because he could see it over this hill. He could see it over this hill. And I said a shotgun's a pussy's weapon, but because you need a rocket launcher, but because he was looking at the woods, trying to find an entrance in the woods. After I said about the rocket launcher and shooting her house up, and he said about shooting her house up, I jokingly said, and he jokingly says, I can't find the entry point, meaning the woods, but I'm like... He goes, I can't find the entry point. Seconds after, I said, you need a rocket launcher to get into her house. And he's like, you can't find the entry point. I'm like, I remember my words, oh, can you now? I haven't let that one die.
That is actually kind of funny.
I haven't let that one die, so whenever he makes a joke, I will say I can't find the entry point. There's even a video I edited of Mr. Villager and Mr. and Mrs. Villager having a messy divorce, and the villager turning up to multiple doors and not being able to find the entry point. It was just but I was just taking the piss with him.
Wait, Joe.
Yeah.
Does Decepted have a Java Edition account with a custom skin?
He does have Java, I think. I know he has Bedrock
Alright.
and Java.
What skin does he use in Bedrock?
Oh, are you from the UK? I am. Gotta go. Goodbye, Mia. Thank you for joining the live stream, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, sheep in a suit. Sheep top hat suit.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna ask him to send me the skin file for a skin, because I will literally make a whole joke about him with a rocket launcher shooting up some random person's house thinking it was his ex's. With a rocket launcher.
He's trying to find her. He's ended up in America.
You've seen some of my streams. You know I have a gun mod.
Yep. Oh, what was that one? Ted, the right to bear arms. The scene from Ted, right to bear arms. That's Decepted. Oh yeah, trying to right to bear arms. Oh yeah, I thought so. Your accent is like. Yeah,
I literally have an M1 Grand in my survival world.
There we go. I've got to breed more sheep.
Ender dragon with an M1 Grand.
Kill the end dragon with a nuke.
No, they don't have those in the game yet. I'm going to suggest that they add it though.
They have an add-on for like a nuclear weapon in a. They have an add-on for a nuclear weapon on Bedrock. I had some fun with it. What are you doing?
Oh wait, do I know gun mod and stuff?
I am not doing that. I'm getting more blue wool because I ran out trying to build this. I ran out trying to build this circus tent. All right, yeah.
Turns out I don't have the gun mod installed.
Ah, you're telling me Decepted can't become.
I took it out.
You're telling me Decepted can't.
And I'll add it back in.
You're telling me Decepted can't become Machine Gun Dan.
No, I have the mod still installed on my laptop. I've just taken it out and put
The
it
Texas
somewhere.
Chainsaw Decepted. Do some parkour. That's more fun. I mean, we're not really going to do parkour. We're trying to get more sheep. We're trying to get more sheep so we can finish off this circus tent. All my sheep despawned yesterday, so that's not good. You missed Facker Batch. Ironically, Zim was in the stream earlier on when I had to ban the guy for putting the N-word.
Oh.
Right.
I believe I've only banned like 2 people from my streams.
Oh, I've banned quite a few over the years. Well, most of the people in my streams was banned in like 2018 time, but that was because they were in my school year and they were just commenting hate stuff. So I banned a load of good people. But none of them watch me anymore because none of them really know who I am anymore. At least do a speed run. But this is on my Minecraft Survival Legacy world, so it's not going to be a speed run because I can't speed run this because I've already done it all. Hello GBG bros, welcome to the stream. Right, we need more blue wool. Always in the most inconvenient at times. Yeah, alright's just alright. Alright is so inconsiderate.
I do have the gun mod installed. I feel like I might have broken the gun mod because it's not loading the textures.
Where's alright? Well, he was here. I have no idea where he is now.
You are now an adult sheep. You're gonna give
Joe,
me.
don't do it.
Well, I'm licking his wall. I need it. He has to share.
So you're stealing.
I'm not
You're
Nick.
stealing from the sheep.
Yes, I am stealing from the sheep. Where's alright while he was here? Make another world. Not on this stream, I'm not. Because I'm focusing on finishing off this build.
Oh. Hey, I also have a mod that adds elytra bombing where you can right click with
So you're going
TNT.
into. So you're going into the
with-
towers
in your
then.
offhand. I could.
You could. Call it Decepted Airlines 270. Decepted Airlines 93. Situation. What if you become famous? Then those friends know you and are trying to contact you through number and live chat. Well, people that bullied me, kids from school that bullied me, I would remember who bullied me, so I would ignore. I'd ignore them. They didn't care about me then. Why should I care? They didn't care about me then, so why should I care about them now?
There's grenade launchers, there's light machine guns. Long arm enforcer, what the hell is that? That looks cool as hell. Takes forever to reload.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna need as much. What if they dropped? Well, they can't. They can't 38 Rayan because none of the people in my school year knew where I lived, so they can't.
How did they not know that?
Because I was friends with none of them. All the people that bullied me, they knew nothing about me.
Huh.
Which is, which was great. Actually, bully.
No, I'm hearing about the fact I just found a weapon that can do a lot of damage in this gun mod. I think they updated it.
Good. I need more blue
I'm
wool.
gonna summon a wither and see how much damage this does to it.
Kills it in.
It does half its health in one shot.
Well, good, because the second shot will absolutely lamp it then. A second shot will bring it down.
So if I was to make a Minecraft server and
What
invite
if one is
Decepted,
secret did that
definitely
must
don't
spawn
tell
you
them
the whole
about this
time?
gun.
Yeah, I doubt it. 38 Ray and U9.B. Thank you, Joe. You're welcome. Yeah, I doubt it. I doubt that they would have been a detective because they would have all been like 16 at the time. So none of them would have been a detective at 16. Like they wouldn't have been qualified to be a detective.
Hey Joe,
Yep.
I have the mod. I have the correct mod.
You have the correct mod. So he's about to become
Here,
the
I'll put
Texas Chainsaw Decepted.
Yeah,
You never
I'll
know.
put
What
it
if they
in
hired a
these.
detective? I doubt they would have known how to do that because that's where it goes into hypothetical. Red Lord, your friend has returned. He has returned from the world of the living. Pablo, thank you. You're
Look at what I put in memes. Nether immediately got it. Got what it was. Why is my name Burger Potato Escobar?
because you were money laundering on Minecraft, so I called you Burger Potato Escobar.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense.
Why are you Escobar?
This does a lot of damage, by the way.
I like how he's commented that. Why are you Escobar? Because you are. I'm gonna respond to that. He's El Pablo. I mean, Kira. What? Now you're going to be like a victim of Ellen death mode.
What the hell's that?
What is money laundering and how do you do it?
I
Hello.
don't think you can say what.
Hello.
You can say what it is, but not say how to do it.
Hello, Bennett Gibson. Welcome to the stream. I don't think I'm going to tell you what money laundering is, just in case the off chance that you do it, because that is actually illegal.
No, it isn't. I don't know what you're on about.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Hello, Daniel Yes Kamara. Welcome to the stream. I need blue wool, guys, to finish off my tent. We're going to do a music. We're going to do a music festival in the tent. It's going to be called. I don't know. We've got.
No.
Yeah.
I found a mod that Deceptive Light.
What's that then? How to get a bigger dick?
What's that? I'm gonna tag him in it. What's his Discord name?
Pope Pope. I've called him Pope at the moment. I called him Pope Deceptive the 7th because he was acting all religious.
There.
Pope Decepted the 7th. He's your reverend, guys. Everyone on the stream, Decepted is now your reverend.
Hey, look in offensive memes. Look at the. Look at what the mod adds.
You like Sadio Mane or what? No, I do not like Sadio Mane. He played for Liverpool.
Hey.
I didn't like Sadio Mane. He played for Liverpool. I support Liverpool's intercity rivals. So as far as I'm concerned, Sadio Mane, anything could happen to him. Because I didn't like him as a player because I thought he was arrogant and cocky. And in the Merseyside derby the other year, he grabbed an Everton player around the throat, poked another Everton player in the eye, and somehow got away with it. Hello, ex-Ruby.
Hey, Joe.
You're stupid. You're not stupid.
Joe, I need you to look in the offensive memes section. And then look at the mod that I put in there. Like, look at what it adds. Red Lord wants it.
Of course, Red Lord wants it. Red Lord's excited by that. R2D2 decided to.
You're welcome. Oh. They come in 3 different outfits: schoolgirl, armor, and casual.
If you don't like Sadio Mane, then tell me what's money laundering. If you don't like, but you can Google what money laundering is, but it's a crime. You can just Google it, bro. If you don't tell it, I can Google it. You're not that famous. I know I'm not that famous. You don't have to tell me that I'm not famous. I'm more surprised that you thought I were famous.
Wait, Redwood has a Minecraft server, and they're adding it to that mod to it. Wait, it adds a biome.
Or alright, 2 is just commented, "Fuck is ISIS." Right, we've got 22 little bits of blue.
Oh, God.
We don't have that much blue. I'll tell you what it is, 38 Ryan. It's literally just a crime. I can't describe. It's a crime that people do which is illegal. I'm sad that I'm stupid, but you're not. How do you know if you're stupid? Bro, you can tell me. Why didn't you just Google it? If you're that desperate, why didn't you just Google it?
Oh my god. Hey, there's a creative mode item it adds. I'm currently looking at the description, right?
Yeah.
And it gives you It says no crafting recipe yet. Gives you speed and jump boost and gives you trance rights.
How should I punish myself for being stupid? I'm too lazy, man. Well, so am I, so I'm not going to tell you.
I need to install this if I'm gonna make deceptive.
What do you mean, Excrugi? What do you mean
Stupid
that you're?
thing.
What do you mean that you're stupid? What do you mean by that?
No, I can't. It's not got fabric support. No.
That's probably all the blue wall left. No, we've got 6 bits.
There's no mods that add women.
If I go from here, you will leave 1 viewership, and I don't want that. But I've got 8. I have low intelligence. But how do you know that you've got low intelligence? You can't tell that from no pieces of paper or documentation can tell you that.
Wait. Oh my god.
We need to climb up this tent.
What on earth is this?
Because I do stupid things. What type
Hey.
of stupid things do you do?
Hey, guess what this mod adds that I found? This mod gives Minecraft players breasts.
It gives you what? Sorry.
Breasts.
Oh, hold on. I've
Boobs.
got what I haven't done.
Oh, I leveled up to, to level 2.
Oh God, it's
I'm
coming
gonna
through.
have a look at how this mod works and if it works on entities, because that'll be funny.
What the fuck? There is a siren on. Is it? I don't hear it.
You will in a bit. They're coming for you.
I don't hear any sirens.
Wee woo, wee woo.
We.
Do you not hear them? Wee woo. What on earth is this mod?
I've got
I'm
one
gonna
bit.
restart my
I've got one
Minecraft.
bit of blue wall left. Do a rap on Moneyline. You think I can rap? I hate rap music, guys. Honestly, I hate rap music.
I despise it. It should. Anyone that likes it should be burnt to the ground.
Oh, I got it. Hold on. Why is that wrong? Oh, we've gone one wrong in the wrong in this direction then. What the fuck is the ISS? Why do I hate rap music? Because it's untalented. That I don't like rap music because it sounds horrible. And half the time now there's none of the song lyrics are any good.
You can't tell what they say.
Yeah, you can't tell what this said. That is true, Burger. Yeah, you can't half the time now you can't tell what they're saying. Hold on, why is this? I think we've gone one wrong here then. Two. Yeah. Why do these all add up and that one doesn't? 1, 2. I can't work it out. Listen to Rap God. Yeah, but I said there's no point in me listening to rap because I think a lot of rap music now is terrible. It's all the same thing. flaunt your wealth. It's all the same thing, honestly. Flaunt your wealth, flaunt your wealth, flaunt your wealth, flaunt your wealth, shag your wife. That's the only thing I get from it. Flaunt your wealth, flaunt your
There's also
wealth.
drugs.
And drugs, yeah.
Don't forget about them.
Flaunt your wealth, shag your wife.
And do drugs.
And do
And
drugs.
then go to prison.
Yeah. There was a guy recently in the UK, honest to God, there was a guy recently in the UK, he brought out a rap song, started taking off, and it came out that he was glorifying killing someone. He was glorifying a crime that he did 20 years before.
I mean, he's got to get the street credit.
Fast lyrics and focuses your to interpret lyrics. Yeah, but that's not what it's meant to do. You're meant to hear the song. But also, the problem is nowadays, 38 Ryan, is that the problem nowadays with music... Hello, Charlie. Welcome back. The problem with music nowadays is that there's too many sound effects. The problem I have with music nowadays is there's too many sound effects, so you can't actually hear what they're saying. There's too many sound effects. And it's auto-tune as well. A lot of it's auto-tune. So some of these people can't actually sing. It's just that the auto-tunes made it as if they can sing. I mean, have you heard Billie Eilish sing without auto-tune? I mean, she sounds like the rear end of my ass. She sounds like a fucking donkey without auto-tune. Literally, take her songs and turn the auto-tune off. And it sounds...
Wait, what's this?
It honestly sounds hideous. That's not rap, that's funk. No, but I don't think you're understanding what I'm saying, Ryan. All music now, all music now is auto-tuned. All music now is auto-tuned. Some of our famous musicians, some of the famous singers and musicians now, some of them can't actually sing, and it's the auto-tune saves their neck. Or the auto-tune saves them, but yeah, some of these singers now they're actually terrible singers, but it's just they're saved by the fact that the auto-tune can change their vocals to sound better. I have no idea, to be honest, Mia. No idea. We're just taking this bit off, guys, because I haven't done it right.
Oh wait, can you shoot Enderman with this mod? You can.
Bro, listen to Anyway, he's good. But I don't like rap, so there's no point of me trying to listen to a rapper. I don't like rap music. You can tell me to listen to any rapper in the world, and I'm not going to do it, because, as I said, I don't like rap music.
Hey Joe.
Yeah?
There's this mod, right? And it allows you to change your character's gender. And if you said it's a female, you can customize your breasts.
Interesting.
Ooh, village.
Very interesting.
Yeah, it really is.
Try it. He does many
I feel like
flows
you
in
just
one
have to
song.
love it.
Yeah, but I said I don't like rap music, so that's not something that I would listen to. I prefer film scores. I prefer
Joe,
film scores and
yes
things like
or
that.
no?
Yeah.
Okay, you just sealed an entire village's fate.
Oh, okay.
It's getting carpet bombed.
Oh, cool. Cool. It's not called Iran, is it?
That's 9/11.
It's not called Iran, is it?
It's in a desert.
Oh, so it is. Okay. I'm probably going to end this stream in a minute, guys, because I have been streaming for 3 hours, and I need to go and get some tea. So thank you for watching, guys, and I'm going to end the
None of
stream.
my streams are that long.
Thank you,
Time to
everybody.
bomb the two towers.